Auntie.
How many more times I ask you not to come in by the front door? Oh, really, you know, you're getting impossible.
Sausage rolls, lovely.
Oh, no, you don't. You wait until tea's ready.
That's when I'm hungry.
That's the idea of tea.
Well, how long will it be?
As soon as your mother gets in.
Why do we always have to wait for Mum? I mean, she's not likely to die of starvation like me.
Because it's nice to all sit down to tea together. Besides, she's been out at work all day.
Don't you realise? Her son's likely to faint with hunger.
If your mother didn't have this job at the vet's, you probably would.
Oh, Auntie. Only asked for a sausage roll.
If you're that hungry, why don't you go and chew over your homework?
What's the tea, Auntie?
Now, don't you start. I've just been through all that with Simon. What are you looking at?
Oh, I just want to have a look at my frog.
Oh, no, pizza! Not on the table with all the food.
Oh, he's had his tea, Auntie. I gave him a worm.
Oh, to take it outside, for goodness sake.
Don't you like animals?
I don't like frogs.
The French do. They eat them.
That's it. You remember what your mother said when you found Puss and brought her home and she had that litter under the sink? No more pets. We've had quite enough animals in this house as it is.
Get out of me, cat!
I'm in. Long John Silver.
How would you like a clip round here, Jim lad? Well, thank you very much, darling.
What for?
I was just saying we didn't want any more livestock in this house.
Quite right.
And you come marching in with a... What is it?
It's a minor bird. It's got a claw missing.
Oh, yes, look. Well, that doesn't matter. Can it swear?
No, it does not swear. It's a very refined bird. Its name's General Moresby. As a matter of fact, it says, a horse, my kingdom for a horse.
What on earth would a miner want with a horse?
Oh, well, apparently the owner's very fond of horses, but she didn't have room for one, so she has a bird instead. She's having an operation.
A minor operation?
Oh, Auntie, please. Actually, that's why I'm looking after it. Poor Mrs. Morton. She came into the vet's this morning and asked Campbell if she could board it with him for a few days, but he didn't have room, and I felt so sorry for her, so I took it. When John Cook had his tonsils out, he wouldn't let us look after his pig. I should think not, indeed. He lives on a farm. Where could we have put it?
Oh, we'd have found somewhere.
Well, your bedroom, probably. That usually looks like a pigsty.
Where did you put it, Mum? On the telly.
What, and have the poor thing choked by gun smoke? Can't we hear it talk? Yes, of course you can, dear. Right, come along, General Moresby. Yes, a good boy. Get your fingers out, dear. You'll frighten it. Simon!
I'm only whistling.
You're blowing it off its perch.
Well, I don't think it can talk.
Oh, yes, it can. It talks very well, very loudly. In fact, I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Where's that, Mum?
Well, on the way home, the bus broke down, and this bird screeched out, a horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Yes, but it won't talk now.
I wonder how you make miners talk. Why don't we ask Arabella next door? She's got a talking bird, she.
No, don't ask her. If you bring her here, ours won't get a chance to talk.
She's your sweetheart.
She's not my sweetheart.
Boys, come on. You know I was late last night, don't you, Mum? This is Arabella's netball practice.
I wasn't at Arabella's netball practice. I was at my guitar lessons.
There's no need to start a war. It's the miner we want to hear talking, not you two. Well, Mum, can I go and ask Arabella? Go on, then. Do you think he's hungry? I mean, we can't expect him to talk on an empty stomach.
There's plenty of fruit in its cage. Perhaps if you had a mirror, that might help.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I think there's one in this drawer. Just a minute. Yes. There you are, General Moresby. Have a good look at yourself. Come on now. A horse. Oh, dear. He's frightened himself to death.
What's that, Mum?
It's a magnifying mirror. He thinks he's a vulture. Don't they talk better with the radio on?
I don't know. Try it.
Turn it down, dear. Even if he does talk, we'll never hear it above that. See if you can find somebody talking. That might induce him to join in.
Having plucked and drawn the birds, stuff it.
Oh, hello, Arabella. Hello, Mrs. Harrison. Hello, Simon. Simon, Arabella's talking to you.
Hello, Arabella.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hello.
Has it spoken yet, Mum? No, it hasn't said anything. How did you get your budgie to talk, Arabella? I've tried a mirror and the radio. What does it say? Pretty Polly?
He hasn't said anything yet.
We usually ignore ours.
Ignore it? Yes. If he thinks we're taking no notice of him, he starts talking.
Just like you, Arabella.
I hate to interrupt the discussion, but tea's ready.
Oh, all right, Auntie.
My kingdom for the horse.
Oh, there you are.
Come on, isn't anyone hungry?
I'm starving.
Oh. Well, now then, Jeremy, would you like to stay to tea?
No, thank you. It might ruin my dinner.
Oh, all right. What about you, Arabella? No, thank you. I'm slimming. All right, dear. Well, thank you very much for your help. Bye.
Goodbye.
What funny children. Well, now, you two, I hope you've washed your hands. Let me see. And the backs. Simon, yours are filthy. I thought you said you'd washed them.
I washed the fronts.
Oh, what about the backs?
I don't eat with them.
Well, what sort of day have you had?
Oh, hectic. Old Campbell had to go out on a delivery. Oh, that's better. Now dry them. And I had to cope on my own.
I thought you were supposed to do the deliveries.
Oh, it wasn't that sort of delivery. This was a cow.
A job like that.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Well, I'm only the receptionist. I don't have to look after the animals. I have enough trouble with the humans.
Can I have another sausage roll, then?
You'll have to now, won't you? Did you have any school dinner today?
Lost my dinner money.
Now, I sewed that hole up in your pocket.
No, I didn't lose it out of my pocket.
How did you lose it then?
In a bet.
In a bet? Simon, what am I going to do with you?
Oh, well, he's not the only one. Peter had his turn yesterday.
Auntie, you said you wouldn't tell.
Well, burning a church down is serious.
What? I didn't.
No, but you could have done. He was playing with matches during the church choir practice. He almost caught the vicar's smocker light.
Don't laugh. Listen, Peter, how many times have I told you not to play with matches?
But it was my turn to light the candles.
But not to set fire to the vicar.
Can I leave the table, Mum?
Have you finished?
Yes, thanks.
Are you sure you've had enough to eat?
Oh, I couldn't eat another thing.
All right, you can get down.
Can I have an apple?
No! Now, what about your homework? Oh, too late. Well, now, what about you? Have you had enough to eat?
Yes, thank you.
I suppose you want an apple.
No, I don't want an apple.
All right.
I wouldn't mind banana, though.
Peter!
I did my homework.
Well, that's the boys fed. What about you, Auntie? Have you had enough to eat?
Yes, no apples and bananas for me, thank you.
No, I don't think we've forgotten anybody.
Mumbo, come quick.
Right, what's the matter, dear?
Oh, where's the bird?
Where's the cat?
That's someone we forgot to feed.
He's fed himself.
With General Moresby.
Oh, poor ugly-looking thing. Whatever am I going to say to that old lady?
What are you going to do?
Oh,
You'll have to buy another.
well, that's the least of my problems. What do you mean? Well, how am I going to teach a minor bird to say a horse, my kingdom for a horse in a week? Hamish Campbell, veterinary surgeon. Oh, no, madam, I'm afraid you can't get treatment on the National Health here. No, not even for his teeth. Oh, that's all right, madam, not at all. Bye.
Come on, Brutus. Come on, Brutus. Come on, boy. Come on, Brutus. Come on, Brutus. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Careful, we'll have your hand.
Oh, surely not. What a sweet little thing.
Very deceptive, Mrs. Went with the postman Wednesday. Oh, that upset him.
Yes, well, I think if I was the postman, I'd be upset.
No, the postman's all right. It's the dog that got sick. That's why I'm here.
Oh, I didn't know postmen were poisonous.
Well, he might be a die off his trousers.
Oh, I expect it's just a little tummy upset. You'll be all right.
Just continue the treatment and come back in 3 days, Mrs. Wells.
Mr. Campbell, this gentleman's come about his little chihuahua.
Yes, thank you very much. Would you come in here, please?
By the postman. I told him it was just a tummy
Yes,
upset.
thank
How
you
could
very much. Oh, get those letters off as quickly as you can, will you please?
Yes, of course. It wouldn't hurt him to smile occasionally. Nobody's eaten his minor bird. I wonder. Birds of the world. Birds of the world. Now, let me see. Macaws, magpie larks, minor birds. Yes. Minor. The name given to several birds of the starling family. The Indian house minor is somewhat larger than a thrush, with black, shiny plumage. Oh,
Thank you very much, Mr. Campbell.
Yes, good day. By the way, Mrs. Harrison, how is the Gracula religiosa?
pardon?
The minor bird.
Oh, the minor bird. Oh, he's fine.
I was very pleased, by the way, when you offered to look after him.
Oh, yes, he's perfectly safe with us.
Yeah, I know Mrs. Morton for a long time. You know, that bird means a great deal to her.
Oh, dear. Really?
She's no relative, you see. I think General Moresby's the only thing she's got left in the world.
Oh, no.
Pardon?
No. No wonder she's so fond of it.
Yes, well, she's very grateful to you for looking after him. What have you fed him on?
The cat. Cuttlefish. A cuttlefish.
Yeah, well, we can't stand here gossiping all day, can we?
Oh, Mr. Campbell. How do you teach minor birds to talk?
Teach them to talk.
Yes. You know, that one of Mrs. Morton's, it says all kinds of things. How do they get them to say those
Oh,
things?
well, different people have different methods. I favour the native system myself.
The native
Yes, the way they do it in Africa with parrots. Let me explain to you. Now, I'm going to say something to you, and I want you to repeat it after me. My Aunt Frida has a son called Arthur with a big black moustache. Now, what did I say?
My son Frida has an aunt called Arthur. Oh, no.
No.
My son Frida has a moustache called Arthur. I don't know.
Why not?
Well, you were twirling your glasses and it put me off.
Exactly. You were distracted. Now, close your eyes. Go on, close them. Will you close your eyes? Now, repeat after me. My Aunt Frida has a son called Arthur with a big black moustache.
My Aunt Frida has a son called Arthur with a big black moustache.
Right. You couldn't see anything, therefore you weren't distracted. Now, the same thing obtains with minor bugs.
Does it?
Oh, keep them in the dark. They'll soon pick up a phrase or two.
Oh, how long does it take?
Couple of months.
A couple of months? I can't wait that long.
Why not?
Well, I've got to do the letters.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. I'd like them to go out today.
Couple of months? There must be an easier way.
Mrs. Harrison! Did I leave my spectacles in here?
Hello, guinea pigs. Hello, rabbits. Hello, snake. Hello, tortoise. Ah. Come on. Come on, naughty torty. Come on, out of your shell. Oh, hello there. There's a minor bird. Hello. Hello. He's been stuffed. Oh, hello. You look like the General. Don't you talk? Come on, there's a good boy. Say something. There's a good boy.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I beg your pardon.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Oh! A horse. My kingdom for a horse. Horse.
Can I get you something, madam?
A horse.
Oh, well, I'm afraid horses are a bit outside our line.
Oh, hello. No, actually, what I'm after is a minor bird.
Oh, well, there are plenty to choose from, madam.
You wouldn't by any chance have any strays?
Strays?
Yes, you know, sort of second-hand birds. No, I don't suppose you would. But actually, what I'm after is a black one with an orange beak.
Oh, no problem, madam. They all have.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, that one's no good at all.
Oh, why not?
Well, he's got all his claws.
Well, they're supposed to have claws, or they fall off the perch.
Mine must have one claw missing.
It must.
The third on the right.
I see. Well, any other peculiarities?
Well, he's got to be able to talk.
Oh, well, we have one here. It belonged to a member of Parliament.
Oh, well, that should be a good talker.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Sounds more as if it belonged to a sailor.
Well, we have others. We get them from all over the country. Well, one from Oxford who says, "Good morning, old chap." The one from Lancashire who says, "Oh, Eck." And we had one in last week from Liverpool. He said, "Hello, Tatty Ed."
You haven't got one from Stratford-on-Avon.
Oh, why from there?
I wanted to speak Shakespearean.
Shakespearean? Well, what did you have in mind?
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
I see. Well, I don't think I've ever come across one who said that. Yeah, but of course you could always teach it.
Yes, I suppose I could. Oh, well, it's the right colour and it can talk, but it hasn't got a claw missing.
Oh, it's a very intelligent bird, madam. I'm sure you'll soon have him reciting Shakespeare.
All right, I take it.
Oh, good, madam. Now, you'll need a cage. This is our Paramount model. It comes in at 35 guineas.
Have you got a carrier bag?
Carrier bag?
Yes, one for birds with air holes in it.
Madam!
Well, I've got to take it home on the bus.
Well, it's a good job you didn't buy a horse.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Horse.
Mumbo, how can I do my homework?
Don't keep calling me Mumbo, dear. Look, I've got to teach that bird to speak, and I've only got a week to do it. Now, don't keep talking, you're distracting the bird. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Any luck yet? Oh, he's just been standing there for the last hour, completely ignoring me, stuffing his face till his cage is knee-deep in apple cores.
It does say something, though, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it says keep your hands to yourself.
Do you think you've got too many toys in the cage?
Well, I thought they'd keep him amused.
Well, he doesn't look very amused. Do you think he's happy?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not since he caught his beak in his jingle bells.
Come on, darling. Don't give up. Once more into the breach.
Oh, Auntie, don't start on Henry V. I'm having enough trouble with Richard III.
You used to be so good with animals. Your great-uncle was a lion tamer.
Oh, thank you very much. I can just see myself in that cage with a chair and a whip.
Mumbo, I didn't know your great uncle was a lion tamer. Mumbo,
Sally, it said Mumbo.
Oh, I don't want it to say Mumbo. It's picked that up from Peter.
But it can't even see Peter.
Do you know what? That's what Mr. Campbell said. He said that minors learn to talk quicker if they can't see who's teaching them.
I suppose it must be a bit off-putting, a great big face staring in at you. Rather like Tom and Jerry.
Yes, well, let's give it a try. Let's put the lights out.
Mumbo, how can I do my homework in the dark?
Oh, you'll have to leave it till later. I'll draw the curtains. You stand by the lights, Auntie. Right. You ready? The lights out now. Oh, there's something wrong here. Auntie? Put the light on.
Whatever for?
I can't see.
Sally, what on earth are you doing on the table?
I'm getting down. Look, I couldn't see the bird. Well, I've got it lined up now. Put the lights off. Oh!
What have you done?
I sat on the iron.
Have you got hot pants, Mum?
Be quiet, dear. You're distracting the bird. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. All right, I'll slow down to a canter. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Oh, sorry, wrong horse.
Do take care. Did it say something then?
I don't think so. I don't think it breathed a word.
Perhaps it misses its natural habitat. Where does it come from?
Thorne's Pet Shop. I've got it now. Now then, Major Minor, this is Auntie Sally here. And I want you to say a little sentence. Now, I'll say it first slowly, and then I want you to repeat it after me.
Sounds like listen with Mother.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Mum, what are you doing?
Your mother is teaching a vase of flowers to talk.
Well, I don't know, all this talking and distraction, honestly, I could wring its neck.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Mrs. Morton comes out of hospital today.
Don't worry, dear. I'm quite sure she'll be happy with this one. They both look equally horrible.
I can just imagine it when the vicar comes to pay his weekly call and asks her if he can give her a hand and this bird shrieks, "Keep your hands to yourself!"
Mumbo, Arabella's captured the general.
Does she, dear? How clever of her. Go and play soldiers outside, there's a good boy.
You don't understand. Arabella's got the general in her old parrot cage.
Is she pretending it's a prison camp? You've got a bird in there.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
I've caught your missing minor.
You mean the cat didn't eat it after all? But how do you know it's ours? They all look alike. Oh, yes, it's got a claw missing.
And yours is a great Indian hill miner. And it was eating my father's grapes in our greenhouse.
Yes, and it was saying this funny thing about a horse. And I caught it and put it in her own parrot cage.
Oh, Arabella, how clever you are. I just can't thank you enough.
I said there'd probably be a reward.
Oh,
Come on, Sheriff. Pay up.
all right. You three can go to the cinema this afternoon.
Thank you, but we have to have someone else to take us. Like Simon.
That's not a reward. It's a sentence.
Oh, now come along, Simon. Arabella saved the day for us all.
One moment there isn't a minor bird in sight, and now the place is running alive with them.
Come along, Jeremy. We better get ready for the cinema. Me too.
As they say in the films, I could do with a stiff drink.
Oh, me too.
Good. I'll make the tea.
Good for you, dear. Now then, General Moresby, this is Major Minor.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, you funny.
Mr. Campbell.
Oh, hello, Mr. Campbell.
Good afternoon. As I was passing, I thought I'd collect Mrs. Morton's minor bird. She's out of hospital.
Oh, you must have a nose for tea, Mr. Campbell.
Thank you, but I have to dash. I was just saying to your niece, she's very grateful to you for looking after him. Still, they're no trouble, are they? I see you have two of them.
Yes, well, you know what they say. A bird in the hand is a... yes. Well, now, this is General Moresby. I wondered, working with animals as we do, Mr. Campbell, whether you've noticed that this Gracula religiosa has a claw missing on the right foot.
Well, I think I'd better be getting along.
See him out, boys. Oh, well, thank you. All's well that ends well. And no